want to go crazy. Right, so hello, it's the shed head. We've been hard at work today doing the things, and as we say, they've got those spot welded on. Not necessarily in the right place, but close enough. Ran into a problem with the water pump. Can't find a water pump gasket anywhere, but seeing as it's going to be slightly difficult anyway, my assistant has been out here playing shot blasters. Now he shot blasted some bits and pieces which we needed doing really badly. Some of them were really rusty anyway, so you know he didn't get all of them, but he got the inlet manifold done, which is one of the things I wanted done. As I showed you before, I've had the carbs on there, so I'm going to do my own modification for the throttle linkage. Gone back to I can't use that other one because of this thing. It fouls even if I change the wiper around, so I'm going to make one myself. What else? That's that done. Paddle box, oh sorry, heater box. Well, as Tupac would say, it's seen better days, hasn't it? So maybe that wasn't quite a bargain it looked. Oil bypass blow off valve pipe is on there, but modification of one. Yeah, you can see it there, through there. Close enough what I need. Motors are on for the that. We'll get the carburettors on, and then hopefully once we get the carburetors on, the water pump sorted, but through all my gaskets up there on the side, look, and can't find the right gasket, even though the 4.2 converter set says it should have that gasket in. It's not, it'll leak, it's missing out at the bottom, so that's no good. Carburetors down there ready. Still got to change the dashboard top off that one, which I'm going to do because I found one down the bottom that's in better condition. And we also found the anti-roll bar bushes, an abundance of anti-roll bar bushes, and our little ball arrived today, didn't it? The little ball that goes in there. He's got his balls in his back pocket. A bit strange, isn't it? But there you go, look, that is what we've been waiting for. And that is not available from any of the people like Reamers, Biomark, Jaguar Restoration, Manners, Barrett. No one carries it. It's no longer available. Fortunately, we knew a man who had one or two, so we got them. So that's it. That solves our problem. So that comes with our silicone bushes, means that we can get our gear sticks sorted out. We've got all ready there. Everything's ready there. I mean, really, we're not far off now. Exhaust systems might be an issue because I have a horrible feeling that they're both the same side. I think they are, so that might require a bit of modification. We'll soon see anyway. But yeah, so that's that, and then we've got to sort the wiring. Right guys, sorry I've been a bit tied up today. It's not really gone the way I wanted to do. Life hasn't turned out quite the way I wanted it to be. I was expecting to do something else. So I've been in the shed doing a little bit to this. I've put the horn brackets on, as you can see. I've found the radiator brackets. Okay. I've told you I was not going to use those triple carbs because there's a crack in the manifold. If I get it welded up and I can do it at a later date, I will do it, but I'm not going to do it now. So for the minute I've got a bit of a problem because I've got a high dashboard and a small one. So this one's got a manual choke. That one I've taken the manual choke off. I'm going to rig a cable throttle, which I've got here, because that's my latest idea to come do into the here. So that's going to be good. This is on water pump. Now I've had a bit of a result. The radiator seems to be holding water. Oh, this is all on, by the way. Yeah. Radiator's holding water. So the earth leads on as well. The battery bolts are going to go in there. I'm going to do that in a minute. So it's just a water pump. Now, I know you're going to tell me the water pumps, oh, they're cheap, only 100 quid. I said, only 150 quid, 100, 200 pounds, yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, guys. I'm not going to do that at the moment. I'm going to modify this. I'm going to give it a bit of a wash off. I'm going to cut it, like I've done before. And I'm going to change the bloody direction of it. I'm going to bring it out here and weld it, make it. Okay? So, that's what's going to happen. And that will then give me, because otherwise I've got to change a lot more, which I don't really want to get involved with. So at the moment, I've got a few issues in relation to silly things, and the silly things just make it very hard to do. So that water pump is going to be modified. It can always be put back. I can always buy one at a later date when I win the lottery, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But for the minute, I'm going to go with that. Now, this, as you can see, is obviously not. These were chopped out of an inlet manifold, a triple one. I've got all three of them, so I'm a little bit dubious about chopping them up. But they were already cut up, so it doesn't really matter. So I have this little puppy, which is obviously a United States of America one. America. I'm gonna put a plate on there. I'm gonna put a K&N filter, which I happen to have over there that came off a Fiat. So I'm gonna put a K&N filter, like a cone one. So that's what it's gonna be like. You're gonna see that. It's gonna have that. Job's good. Cone. Everything's happy. We're all happy. I'm happy. You won't be happy because you're going to be all complaining, but that's all fine because it doesn't really matter, does it? It's not your car. So that's that. Splash shields, yes. Fuel pipes, I'm trying to find now. Now, I don't want to buy any because I told you I'm not. This is a budget restoration. So I found out my used fuel pipe selection. Cut length. One to go from front to back. One to go up over the axle and join into that gun adjustment, and two to come up to the carburetor pipe, which I had, which is now gone. It was here. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm not going to use it. I don't know. It was here somewhere anyway, but if I don't use it, I don't use it. If not, I'm going to cut the banjos on there and some rubber pipe into a T. Possibly I'll use the banjos because I've got to find more of these dash top covers otherwise, because these are around the wrong way. I need to. Alright, I could put that one on there and this one on here. They'd line up. Alright, that's it. I've sorted that. Okay, so it'll have its metal pipe. If I can find where I threw it in disgust. But anyway, that was it. Radiator is pretty good because she's holding water, so the radiator's good. The exhaust pipes, although I think they might be both the same size, I think they're going to fit. So I'm not going to buy anything else. Cabin covers at the moment, we're probably going to go smooth. Changing over when I've changed the head, which is what next on the list to do. But I want to hear this thing. I want to hear it run first. So don't think I'm not shy of work, am I? Oh, and for all the people out there, I actually bought a new tailgate. So yeah, I did. That tailgate was scrap, and I managed to get out of a cheap one, really cheap. So I can't complain. So I got a tailgate. I've got. What else have I got? I've got some plenty of those little nasty little like connectors. I keep finding carburettors, so I've got another carburetor. So if I need one, I don't need because I've got plenty of manual choke carbs, but I've cut them to pieces over the years, and like an idiot, I put them in my tent. You know my tent? You remember the tent, the storage tent, the international storage facility? Yeah, it leaks like a sieve. So I've had to go in there today and empty all the water out of the boxes. So that's a pain. But yeah, all right, twin carbs. Look, 2-inch SUs, in my opinion, give out as much power as triple SUs. They just use less fuel. So up to you guys. You think I'm wrong? I'm wrong. I don't really give a toss. Anyway, I'll leave it at that for now. Now, over this side of the car, we've got a little bit more going on. We've got some grinding wheels coming because we're going to have a grind-a-thon. I've got some 40 grits and I'm going to grind all this back and all the repairs and all the crap, and then it's going to get like a massive amount of filler in it, and then maybe it's going to get a roller coat of 2-pack paint. But Friday we got Clyde Meister coming, and he's going to sort out this windscreen aperture and tell me how far out we are. And when he tells me that, then I'm going to know how much I've got to release from the pressure, because at the moment everything's working good, the doors are open and closing, everything's fine, but we know the aperture is wrong. We know the aperture is wrong, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm not going to start getting crying. I'm just going to get the next thing on the agenda, which is the water pump. Because the radiator is actually holding water, It's not the most prettiest one in the world, and it does need a bit of like rust killer on some of the outrigger pieces, but it's going to be all right for what I need. Oh, and I don't know whether you saw this, just a quick update here. My assistant used the old Media Blaster. So, like, okay, so hold on, let's just more lights, because if I get cold you can't see what I'm talking about. In here is my Volvo calipers, the twin, the for the vented disc. They've been blasted. Seal kit's on its way, and when it gets here I will put those together. Now I've got to get some Series 3 vented discs off of my Series 3, which is up the top of the barn, which will happen. And so she's going to have some quite nice brakes on her, because she's going to have Series 3 vented discs on the front with 4-pot calipers, and she's got 4-pot calipers on the back. So I think for all the people who are probably going to go, oh no, it's really bad, it's rough. Yeah, it is rough, but you know what? It's my car, mate. It's not yours, is it? You ain't got to live in it, because your kit car will possibly end up on a queue. But mine's already been inspected, so they know mine's the original car. And mine's put together out of all the original bits. So I can honestly say I ain't worried in the least, mate. I'm having great fun with this. This is fun. I've done the bonnet today. Now that's just another quick reference. I've done the bonnet. And I got my bonnet, which I'm going to use, and I've got a really good sort of bits. I've got the bits. I've got a good inch panel, a good centre, good size. Some bits need attention, but they don't need as much attention. And I've got plenty of scrap parts I can cut out and weld in. So I'm going to make a bonnet. So that might be the next thing on the agenda. But I have in my mind, I'd like to hear it run. And I think probably you lot would, wouldn't you? With or without those bloody awful exhausts. And until I take the weight off it, we can't get the reaction playing. So at the minute, I'm just going to say, you know, I hope this is going to be something that might be of interest. I know my videos aren't necessarily the most, you know, like say, hey, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do this. No, look, guys, I just want to do it. If I had to spend my time doing the video, I wouldn't be doing the work, would I? Rainy sound cuts will go on once I get the car back down its wheels. Everything else looks pretty good. I've had a bit of an issue with filler. Oh, I know these didn't get ground off. Look, see, they didn't get. Sorry, oh, I know. All right, well, look, they will get ground off. Well, before it gets done. Sorry. Well, you know, I can't. You know, I can't do everything. I need one person, man. So yeah. So as I say, guys, the rat's holding water, so that's good news. Caliper seal kit's coming. So that's good news. The only thing we haven't got is the vented discs. So that's not necessarily good news. But I have got them up in the barn, so I just need to go and take them off the car. I can get one side really easy. I just can't get both. And I found a lovely throttle cable. Look at that. Isn't she a beauty? See that? I don't know what it's off of, but I'm going to put it that way round. So I've got plenty of adjustment here. And then I've got my little cable clips here to go into the bonnet end, so that'll be fine. And then we've got that little wire, which obviously has got to come up and go over here, because I don't like that ugly. Anyway, but yeah, so we still got a couple of brake parts to do, but they're not going to be too much of an issue. Front to back one, I'm going to run them along in some units. I found some connections over there, which these can sit in as well. So I just want to flare some ends on here to make the connection a little bit better for the pipe, that's all. But yeah, other than that, looking good, guys. We're getting there. Oh, water pipe. Yeah, water pipe. You should invest in one of them. They're brilliant. It was about 20 quid from Machine Mark. Absolutely excellent. You can build a Superleggera car out of that. You can't use the slide block because it's only their idea of like 50mm copper tube isn't what you can buy. So if you could buy 15mm metal tube, it's brilliant. Otherwise you can't use a slide block, so you do get some slightly different bends. But that's another day, another car you haven't even seen. So yeah, you might see it one day. But don't worry about it, guys, because no doubt if you do see it, there'll be loads of rubbishy complaints about it. But you know what? It's in my shed, not yours. So, talk to you soon. Good luck, guys. Talk to you again. And I hope you are, I don't know, maybe hope you're as happy as I feel at the moment. I don't know, maybe you're not. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.